I'm really saddened by what has just happened with the shooting in Sandy Hook. 20 children dead, murdered, along with 6 adults. Um, the media. Let's just go right to the media. Um, we're hearing all kinds of things. At first, we were hearing uh, that it was Ryan Lanza and not Adam Lanza. Okay. Then the mother was a teacher at the school, and she's not a teacher. That's another thing that we were told by mainstream media. Uh, Also, the AR, the high powered assault rifle, the semi automatic weapon, was found in the trunk of the car. This is all first coming out as this story is coming about. Um, Also, there was other shooters, possibly 2 or 3 shooters. There's an interview I saw on the internet. A man sees police officers or somebody escorting a man in camo pants and a black shirt out of the woods. Was he out there just gallivanting, walking around? Was he hunting? Uh, you know, was he involved? Was he one of the shooters? Um, Makes you think a little bit. Um, it, it, it's horrible. Obama, with his little speech doing the right father. There's a father of one of the murdered children. There's a video of him laughing before he walks up to speak, and then he gathers himself and then gets all deep breath and character and boo hoo. That right there doesn't make sense to me. Really weird. The whole story, the situation. And then I'm seeing posts on CNN that people that are posting information about what's going on and using this to as cause to arrest or contain these people. If you post anything on social media, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, anything of that, where there's information that you're posting. I mean, come on, this is the day of an age of technology, information. You know, people have phones that can record, you know, voice, audio, video. You know, we have little handheld cameras. We got a camera right here. We have every right to videotape anything in public. You know what I mean? Whether it's the government, the police, other people, animals, the environment, you are allowed to videotape that. You have every right to. You know, and this is what they're afraid of, is seeing this, you know, and then pushing people and telling them that they can't do this, whatever. um, the fathers possibly involved in a liver scandal, both fathers of the shootings in Aurora, the theater, and also in Sandy Hook. He's supposedly an accountant, high-end accountant for GE or whatever, and you know, they were supposed to testify. One of the, I think, like 17 big companies supposed to testify, and he was in that group. One of those companies. Was he the one that was supposed to testify, represent that group? I don't know. Makes you think. Pictures of the shooters. You notice the one in Aurora? The pictures they showed, they look a little off. Same with this Adam guy. I see a chubby little fat kid. And on the media, mainstream media, my new favorite word, lamestream, not mainstream. They're showing a skinny kid. Kind of weird, huh? Just like the shooting that happened down in Florida with that black kid, where Zimmerman supposedly was defending himself, or was he? They show a innocent looking kid, when other pictures he looks like a gangster type, you know, playing that role. Whatever. Do you see what I'm getting at? At TV, when you watch it, you sit down with your TV dinner and you're feeding your face and you're believing everything that's being brought to you. Really? Look into other alternative media sources. Try RT News. Watch it. See what you think. Christopher Green, thinking outside of the box, making a lot of sense. That guy is on a whole nother level. Really. Our from us searching and looking. We want answers. You know, question things that happen. Ask questions. You have every right to. Whether it be a company, laws, our government, medical, anything. Ask it. You have every right to get that information. You know, the media is really pushing this you know, weapons kill. You know how I feel about this. I mean, the Second Amendment was put up not for hunting, not for target shooting. The Second Amendment was put up to defend yourself against a tyrannical government, right? People are all like, oh, that was 250 years ago, that, you know, single shot. Hey, whatever the military can own, I should be able to own. And I always say, minus a rocket launcher. Even people could own it. A responsible person, and go to a proper place and fire it. You know what I mean? People can own a tank. I mean, it's here. It's the mentality. And that's what people aren't looking at. They're looking at the object. It's the way you're raised, the way you're brought up, the way you're educated, safety. You know, you have weapons. You should store them in a safe. So it makes it harder if someone does break into your house to obtain that weapon or that ammunition. Lock it up. Be smart. If you don't have a safe, hide it in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? Put it somewhere where people can't get to it. You have children in the house. If you have weapons, you educate them. My father and uncle, who are vets, fought for our freedoms, for our constitutional rights, taught me how to handle a weapon, what it can do, the safety. I've had other shooters teach me stuff, even to this day, right? You know, I read books. You take a hunter safety course. That alone will put you ahead of the game. NRA courses. You take advantage of that stuff. Get out there. If you're going to own a weapon, you have to be responsible. If you're going to carry, concealed carry, you have to be responsible. You know? Prime example, Grandpa, the shooting down in Florida, the internet cafe, whatever. Two guys come in, one with a bat, one with a gun. That old man pulls out his gun, by surprise because he was carrying concealed. Pulls out his gun, shoots at that guy with the gun. Got those guys out. Could have the two perpetrators, the bad guy, the criminal with the gun, could he have accidentally put his finger on that trigger a little bit harder and shot somebody? Could somebody have moved or lunged towards him? And then he just starts popping people left and right. And then people are all like, oh, well, he could have just took the money and left, and that's all. Yo, asshole. You shouldn't even be doing that in the first place, you fucktard. That's your parents. Your parents raised you wrong. Society is not making an impact, right? I know if I took something that didn't belong to me, I get my ass beat. I get my ass handed to me, right? But if you hit a child, you're abusing them. And if you show them love, you're sexually molesting them. So, come on, really? You know, yeah, I don't believe in sitting there beating the kid with your fist and, like, you know, hammering on until he's unconscious. No. But anyway, Obama's getting ready to speak. I'm going to go listen to this. You know, listen to this video. Take a long, good, hard look at the media and what they're bringing you. I think I gave you some interesting stuff here. You know, I'm totally for having a longer period if we could somehow evaluate the mentality of a person. You know, a longer period. But they, right now, and this is another thing too, where people are like, oh, you can go to gun show and buy a gun and what? Bullshit. They do a check. They look if you have a felony or if you've been committed. They do look at things, right? Maybe they need to look a little bit further into it. I don't know. If they can come up with something, hey, that's great. Okay? You know, it's just being uneducated. It really is, and scared. And mainstream media is doing a great job. Don't fall for it. Seriously.